Chrisley knows best. Savannah Chrisley steps in for sick father. Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome back to my another video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Season 8 of Chrisley Knows Best may be over, but that doesn't mean that the Chrisleys stop connecting with their fans. Weekly, Todd and Chrisley take to their podcast, Chrisley Confessions, to share updates about the family and answer fan questions. However, this week is a little different. Chrisley Knows Best matriarch begins the episode by asking some frequently asked questions. She shares that normally she doesn't read comments, but she did this time to see what people were saying about the podcast. Not only that, but her usual co-host, Todd Chrisley, isn't present. Lucky for listeners, Julie is joined by her daughter, Savannah Chrisley, on the most recent episode of the podcast. Chrisley Knows Best. Savannah Chrisley steps in for a sick Todd Chrisley. Notably, it doesn't seem like this was a scheduled appearance. Julie Chrisley explains that Todd isn't feeling well. They seem to think the culprit is food poisoning. So, Savannah steps in to co-host Chrisley Confessions with her mom. Savannah begins her appearance on the podcast by explaining her daily routine. She uses this to explain how Wednesday has just been one of those days. She shares that she went to bed around 10:30–11 p.m. and woke up at 5:30 a.m. to do her workout. Once she found out her dad was sick, she pushed everything on her schedule back so she could step in to do the podcast. Julie Chrisley expresses her gratitude towards Savannah Chrisley. Julie Chrisley goes on to date her daughter. She shares that she doesn't tell listeners enough how grateful she is for Savannah. Julie explains she will just jump in there and do what needs to be done. This isn't surprising considering that Savannah Chrisley is a successful entrepreneur with several product lines at 23 years old. According to Julie, Savannah downplays everything she did before coming to record the podcast. Not only did she get up and work out, but she came back home with breakfast for Grayson and Chloe. Talk about an amazing big sister. Big sister goes above and beyond for her family. Not only did Savannah think about her little brother and sister, but her mom didn't have to ask her to step in for Todd and record the podcast. "Mom, I have it all planned out. I brought breakfast back. I'm gonna have my makeup done before the podcast. I'll go record the podcast with you and then I can do my photo shoot," explains Savannah. Savannah is noticeably humble about everything. She simply responds, "You gotta do what you gotta do." Julie goes on to share that Savannah takes extra steps to make her life easier. Are you surprised to learn that Savannah Chrisley fills in for her dad without hesitation? Season 8 of Chrisley Knows Best may be over, but that doesn't mean that the Chrisleys stop connecting with their fans. Weekly, Todd and Julie Chrisley take to their podcast, Chrisley Confession, to share updates about the family and answer fan questions. However, this week is a little different. Todd Chrisley isn't present. Unfortunately, he got food poisoning on his birthday. Lucky for listeners, Savannah Chrisley joins her mother, Julie, on the most recent episode of the podcast. What is going on in Chrisley Knows Best Savannah Chrisley's life right now? At the top of the podcast, Chrisley Knows Best matriarch, Julie Chrisley, encourages her daughter, Savannah, to let listeners know what is going on in her life right now. Sounding overwhelmed, Savannah says, "I feel like everything is everything is happening at once." However, she doesn't discount the success. She goes on to say, which is great, but very overwhelming with COVID. As many fans know, Sassy by Savannah is preparing to release new products and restock old favorites. Consequently, Savannah shares that COVID threw off her timeline. Wise beyond her years, Savannah says, "Everything happens how it's supposed to, and it's not something I can really control." Current concerns about Sassy by Savannah product launch and release? Concerningly, Savannah emphasizes the word hopefully when she says, "Hopefully next week I'll have more products launching next week." Already a successful businesswoman, Savannah shares why there isn't an exact date. I don't want to give an exact date because I was supposed to launch stuff in March, and it didn't happen because of shipping delays. For fans wondering how they'll know when products drop, Savannah gives them a simple solution. So hopefully next week. Stay tuned to my social media, shares Savannah. Julie goes on to share that she is super excited. Julie also shares that she doesn't get preferential treatment when it comes to getting products before they launch. It's not like I get these products before they launch. I don't. I go online and order them just like you guys do, shares the mother of 4. Are you concerned that Sassy by Savannah won't have a product drop and release next week? Does it shock you to know Savannah's mom doesn't get these products for free? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to come back to TV Shows Ace for more Chrisley Knows Best news. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.